Hello loves, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do a really cool video that I think needs to be talked about within the community when it comes to doing love work, love magic, love spells, especially when it comes to, you know, pushing your will on someone else and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give you guys my tips on doing love work where you're not, you know, manipulating or trying to dominate somebody's will, or, you know, use your will to kind of get what you want romantically from them. And so this is gonna be like some of my tips and tricks on how to do love work without trying to force your will on other people. Okay. So my first and my biggest tip about this, because you have to understand that when it comes to love work, when people think about love work, I think they automatically think that like they have to like the second someone says, oh, I'm doing a love spell, it's like the first thing that you hear in your head is like, oh, they're trying to force somebody to like be with them. They're trying to like, you know, they're something's fishy, something's off. Like it could be, you could be doing domination work. Like it just turns into instant judgment from people, especially those who practice, because love work is seen as, you know, an area or a space where it seems like you're trying to either force or take in or bring in or make somebody be with you or something like that, which is ironic because since love and money are in the same vibration, we do it for money all of the time. We have no problem doing sweetening spells for our bosses, for promotions. We have no problem you know, inflicting our will to try to like move up or call in money or do certain things, you know, to speed up certain things. It's so that things could go in our favor when it comes to money. But when it comes to love, because it has to do with somebody else's like energy and another person's soul, another person's spirit, we tend to have a lot of judgments within the spiritual community about it. And I can definitely understand the sentiments of not wanting to, and I personally would never want to put a love spell on someone to like try to force them to be with me or anything like that. Like, you guys know, like I don't really like care about doing that. That's like not something that I feel like is super that would make it real. Like I'm more about like, you know, wanting things to be real. You guys know I'm engaged, and first and foremost, I want to make sure the relationship is real, not that I'm forcing it or dominating it to go my way and stuff like that. But do I do love spells? Yes, but I don't do it in the way that you think I do. And I think this is important to talk about because I feel like people tend to forget certain parts of practice, and then it turns into the second that you start neglecting a certain area spiritually, that's the one that you tend to have issues with. So if you're like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna do any love spells because I don't want to dominate anyone, I don't want to like force anybody to be with me, and if that's your perception of love workings, you won't have a problem, because then it's going to become an issue because you're not addressing it out of a morality thing, when there's a whole different perspective in looking at love work where it actually, you know, makes sense. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today in this video, and looking at how to do love work where it's actually a really great thing to do, not only for you but for your partner or, you know, whoever you're attracting. Before we deep dive into this, I would like to announce that I have a Healing the Inner Child workshop that's going to be happening in February 16th. There are limited tickets. The link will be down below in the description box. So if you want to come through, make sure you get your tickets before they sell out. Patreon members who are high priest and high priestess level already automatically get tickets. And if you would like to purchase the workshop, you can either get it from the Eventbrite page or from my website in February. It will be up for sale then. So definitely make sure if you want to come through. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff, including meditation, tarot spread. We're going to have an ego conversation, and we're going to be doing a lot. We're going to be doing a lot of things. So definitely make sure you get your tickets. So because it's limited tickets. Usually my workshop, I don't try to have like 150 people up in there because then it's just like energetically it can be a little bit too overwhelming. So I try to keep it at a minimum number. So definitely get your tickets before it sells out. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, continuing on. So the first part of doing love work, when it comes to doing it with a very clear conscience and a very clear mind, where you know you're not impacting somebody's will or dominating somebody's will, is to first and foremost focus on yourself. That's right. A lot of people in this world do not love themselves, do not practice self-love consistently, especially within your practice. There's a lot of self-judgments that we hold against ourselves for different things, whether it be weight issue, whether it be like we don't like the way we look, we hate our hair, we hate our skin, we hate, you know, certain things, and we kind of demonize ourselves about certain things about us, whether it be our personality or our appearance. And so when it comes to doing love workings, it is the most important thing that you can do is start on yourself. You need to love yourself so somebody else can love you. Because when you love yourself and when you're in a relationship with someone else, you're training them, you're showing them how you prefer to be loved. What is it about you that you like to maintain at all times? In love-wise, how you would like to be treated, how you appreciate being treated. That includes with communication, that includes with emotions, that includes with passion, sensuality, all of those things. So it's important to make sure that you have a really solid relationship with yourself. So my biggest thing is self-love work. When you are doing self-love work, you are doing love work. And your self-love work ends up impacting those around you, those who you're attracting, and those you're magnetizing. Because once you hold that practice consistently, you're able to not only attract people of quality into your life, but people who are also going to like treat you in the way that you need to be treated, and then you're able to ascend spiritually to different levels. So it speeds up the process when you are not only empowering yourself, taking back your power, but also loving yourself in the way that you need to be. Some of the ways within my practice that I like to work self-love work is with crystals. So I'm gonna share some of my favorite ones. Some of my favorite crystals to use for self-love work. I mean, obviously this one is like obvious, and this is rose quartz. Rose quartz is like renowned for love work, love workings, all things love vibes, love energy, love everything. And this one is specifically amazing for self-love work, to raise and maintain your love vibration, for heart healing, for relationship healing. You can tether a rose quartz for your love work, for attraction work, for glamour work, for like so many different things. You can use this to charge and anoint your tools. Like let's say you practice glamour magic, which we're going to talk about in a bit. You can use that to anoint your tools, so that way you can amplify the energy that you're trying to infuse, whether it's confidence, whether it's to love yourself naturally, whatever it is. Rose quartz is that be, okay? And I use rose quartz in many different ways. I have rose quartz like literally all over. I will throw like rose quartz tumbles in my bag if I'm like going on a date with babe or something, and I'm like, you know, maybe I'm feeling a little self-conscious or something. I have definitely gained what I would like to call quarantine weight the past 2 years. And so like, let's say I'm on a dress, or I'm, you know, in an outfit and I don't feel like as confident as I want to, I will throw some rose quartz in my bag and I'll just carry it with me, because the crystals work by just being within your energy field, within your auric field. So I love just throwing in rose quartz and just soothing my heart. And I also love working with rose quartz while I'm doing my makeup. I'll keep it nearby, or I'll put a rose quartz tumble inside my makeup bag. Okay, I'll throw one in there and I'll just have it charging all of my beauty stuff. One of the ways that I also like working with rose quartz is with my skincare. I have like rose quartz everything for my skincare. I have this herbivore gua sha. It is, I really love using it. It's just for my skincare routine, which I just go through on my face after I put in my moisturizer. I can always also use it with an oil, but I have normal skin, so I don't like using an oil on my face because I feel like it just makes everything more oily. So I kind of stick to like the water-based moisturizers. And I also like using a facial roller on my skin in the smaller ones to get in a little bit more sensitive areas. I love using this, and I keep them charged usually on my personal altar. You guys know right now I don't have it I don't have a personal altar because we're currently in my future father-in-law's house, and so because we are in the process of moving, and so I'm just kind of like, I'm putting everything in my kind of like beauty space, which I guess you can still call that my altar or whatnot. That's where I keep all like my perfumes and all of the things, but that's where I keep everything charged. That's one of the crystals I like working specifically for self-love. My other one is flower agate. A flower agate is amazing, and the reason why it's amazing is because not only does it help with your heart, but it also is a grounding. It connects to the root chakra. So if you have issues grounding yourself and like keeping like your specific practice, or even grounding the love for yourself, like maybe you need to maintain your self-care, your self-love, or maybe you have issues like sometimes, you know, you're feeling a little down, or you have like dips where you start like just hating yourself and you start kind of being really down. Flower agate will ground your like the love vibration, that love energy, into your regular routine. So it'll help you ground into your roots, so it maintains itself, and so that you can stay consistent. So I have like a ton of flower agate. I love working with flower agate. I will sleep with this underneath my pillow. I will put a rose quartz and a flower agate underneath my pillow, and I will go to sleep. And what that does is that when I'm dreaming, subconsciously, any negative or anything that I'm like self-conscious about dream wise, it won't like creep out. Instead, like especially when I'm doing prophetic dreaming, and maybe, I don't know, I had a rough couple of weeks or something like that, or a rough week, and I'm trying to kind of like focus on a specific thing that I'm trying to work on. Maybe I'm trying to work on my ancestors or spirits. I need to make sure that my own, like if I have the insecurities, or if I've been trying to be harsh on myself or anything like that, like they don't creep into my dream and add something to the dream that I didn't need to receive. Like I'm just trying to do separate workings. So it helps to ground, and it has like a subtlety within like your heart, and it's able to kind of just calm down. So if you're having a lot of worries emotionally with your relationship, with like friends, family members, it helps to ground your energy, so that way you're like calm. Now the other one that I absolutely love working with, you guys know that, is jade. This is an Egyptian beetle necklace that I got years ago. This baby right here is how I healed my heart, like a long time ago. It was a whole year worth of work, but this is how I healed my heart, and I would just have it right over my heart right here. Right now I'm wearing a smoky quartz, just like for protection and, you know, protection, but I love wearing the jade. Oh my god. Not only, especially because I'm a Capricorn and I do like money work and I do love work and I do like and I want to maintain those two. Jade is amazing for both. Like you can be working on your heart and then at the same time also be working on your finances, your roots, working with your ancestors. Jade is amazing for financial healing, so you can literally kill two birds with one stone with like jade. So I love working with jade. And my other one is literally because I'm a Leo rising, so I do a lot of like solar plexus healing. The reason why this is connected to my heart, and this is a personal opinion, is because of the happiness component of citrine. I love working with citrine. This is my citrine necklace that I got at Crystal Gardens in New York City. It's in 10th and 1st Ave. It is my favorite crystal store. Definitely make sure you check it out and tell them Abby sent you, because I'm always sending people over there. But citrine is amazing for just maintaining your joy, and really sucking in and repelling negative energy. So I love working with citrine. Citrine is just absolutely amazing. And again, because I am a Capricorn, not only do I want to maintain the love area of my life, but I also want to maintain my joy, my success, and keeping myself in that path that I need to stay on. So that is also very important to me. The other ones that I like working with that I'm going to mention, because I'm a Gemini moon, so for those who have some air placements, you guys know that our brain is like, can be our worst enemy sometimes, and we can feel mentally chaotic, which can affect our like love practice, because when we're all over the place we can get overwhelmed. I like working with blue quartz for the mind and for communication. It just is very, very clearing. I'll be wearing this. I literally will stick this both of these. This is Eucanite. I will stick this, like, you know how people have like The covers for the I can't say the whole entire thing because I feel like I would get completely demonetized for that, but the thing that goes on your the brown spot on your chest. I don't know how to describe this, but you know the little covers that they sell when you want to wear, like, I don't know, like a different, like a dress that you can't wear a bra to. That's what I mean. I will wear these like that because like the little curve just fits perfectly on it. And I would just like boop, and I'll just do my work and stuff like that. It's amazing for grounding and just to help you ground. And you guys know I'm a Capricorn, but I also have a Gemini moon. So these two in combination be saving my life and be keeping me like on the straight path. Okay, it keeps me like in alignment, but it also helps me maintain my daily energy, because self-love work is not only just like love crystals, it is also looking at everything else within your life and seeing what you need support in, because self-love work is meant to support you. So if you're not feeling supported, how you gonna love yourself? So you have to support yourself in different ways. So I use different crystals that support me in different ways, and these are two of the other ones. So for those who have the Gemini placements, get yourself some blue quartz. Boo, you need it, just trust me. And so for those who need that extra grounding, Eukanite is the one. Eukanite is the one. Now, some of the other things that I like to do. I like to, and this is kind of like a little bit of a bonus one. This is literally like, you don't need to do this, but this is a really, really good way to absorb negative energy, but also to attract passionate energy, depending on what you want to put in here. You can do this in different ways. So what I have in here is water, paprika, and chili pepper in here. And why did I do that? Because I want the water, so I will enchant the water. I will pray over it with the ingredients, with the herbs, with the spices that I'm using. You can use cinnamon powder in this. You can use so many different things. And I will ask the water, because water is an amplifier, to amplify that energy for me during the time. Maybe I'll have it in the jar for maybe like 3 days. So for the next 3 days, I am, you know, asking for more energy. I'm asking for more passion. I'm asking for more, or to connect with my sensual side. If you're using the peppers, okay? Depending on what it is that you're using, you can use something like this. And I stole this jar from my mama. Well, she gave it to me. I made her give it to me on Christmas, because it's just been sitting in her house for like a year and a half now. And I was just, every time I go visit, I'm like, Mom, I want it, because I want to do spells with it. So she finally gave in and gave it to me. And so the fact that it's in a heart shaped, just, you know, it helps with the symbolism of things. But you could just get a regular bottle and enchant it, pray over it specifically to amplify the energy that you're trying to attract, or to absorb anything that with the herbs that is blocking. So let's say you're having like self-doubt, or you need to amplify your lust energy. You can ask it to be an amplifier of that energy. You could put it in your self-love altar. You can put it in you could put it in like where next to your makeup. You could put it next to your mirror. You could put it in your closet. You could put it in like, it doesn't have to necessarily be seen for it to work. It's very much like, it just needs to be around within your space, in your home. I would definitely put it in my personal altar. That's where I prefer it to be. But right now I'm just putting it where all my creams and my, you know, my makeup is, because that's where it is right now. And it's just gonna help to amplify that energy. You're using the herbs and spices in here to amplify, with the water, the emotional subtleties of the energy itself in the area. So it's kind of like a pillar of energy that's kind of attracting, you know, it's like pulling and pushing energy. So it's pulling in any of that doubt in, any of that negativity, and it's pushing out and amplifying the spices and the herbal energies in there. So I love doing this. This is just like a little bonus tip, but I wanted to share it because, you know, we're talking about love today. Anyway, some of the other things that I like to do. So I recently just got these from Moonlight and Sage, because she does like the self-love candles for her shop, like as like a gift with purchase situation. But I've noticed that anytime I like to kind of use these when I'm having like a down day, maybe I'm not feeling super confident, or maybe I'm feeling a little sluggish, or maybe I'm just doing, I don't know, I'm just kind of like, I have a lot of things going on in my head, or maybe I'm just like, you know, you're not having necessarily I'm not having a Leo rising day, okay? It's like one of those. Or maybe I'm feeling a little lazy, or I don't know, maybe I'm judging myself a little bit, I don't know, whatever it is. I will whip out these, which is like her self-love tea light candles. And this is something that you can do yourself if you wanted to. I will whip out these and just put it, you know, just light it on my ancestral altar right now, because that's what I'm working with right now, or I'll just put it, you know, on the table, like wherever it is. And I will find that I will have an extra boost of energy to not only get what I need to do done, but it also helps me to kind of not end up judging myself at the end of the day for not doing what I needed to do, which is like, as a Capricorn, is a self-love practice. And for those who are Capricorns, you're gonna know exactly what I mean, because we do tend to self-judge ourselves when we misuse time, or when we feel like we wasted our own time, or you know, we can be hard on ourselves like that. So this is specifically like, you know, the way I would work with it. You can just light this for self-love, and I do, like, it will just be like, I just need that extra like boost today because I'm not feeling it today. But you can make these yourself. You can literally get a bag of the little box at the Dollar Tree or at IKEA. They sell them for like 100 for like, I think it's like $2 or $3 or something like that, or $5. And you can just fix this for yourself whenever you're feeling like you're having like a down day, whenever you feel like you're needing a little bit more self-love, or when you're having a self-care day, or when you're even getting ready to like go out. It's just a day that, you know, you're gonna, maybe it's a Saturday, maybe you're trying to look good. You can literally light this while you're taking a shower, getting ready. You know, it takes us like 5 hours anyway, so it'll be done by then. So while you're getting ready, while you're doing your makeup, while you're getting whatever it is, light the thing, and boom, you got that little extra boost. Talking about moonlight and sage, you guys know I bought her love oil and I've just been using it. This is how much I've used from the rollerball, and I pretty much put it on every day because I really love the way it smells, because you guys know it smells like strawberries. It just smells like, it smells delicious. But I also like adding these. See how much I've used? I already, and I literally got it in December. This is how much I've used so far, because I've been using it on my hair, and you guys know your girl has a fro, so I need a little pump. I will put this in my ancestral candle as well. I know she has an ancestral oil, but I will put this in my ancestral candle because I want to send my ancestors some love. Like, what? They need love too, so I will give them like some love. So I will send them some good vibes. But I will, like, same thing with the self-love candle. With the self-love candle, if I'm feeling a little bit sluggish or something, like I'm just like or not feeling as great, I will put this on and I'll like immediately like shift, like the energy will just shift. She definitely spelled this oil very powerfully, so 1000% Stasi killed it. Absolutely love her shop, and I will have the link in the description if anybody wants to shop from her. She's absolutely amazing. Love her. The next thing that we're going to talk about is skincare and makeup. So let me go get my skincare because I definitely forgot to grab it before I started the video. So okay, so for skincare, what I've been using right now is Glow Recipe, which has been really, really amazing for my skin. They have like it's like, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like a Fruit Babies like bestseller kit or something, which brings like 5 different products. So I got that, and first of all, the packaging. Can we just talk about the packaging? It's just pink and it's cute, and this looks like nail polish, like it just does. But it has a pump, so it's not nail polish. But I'm absolutely in love with these. Their eye cream. This is a avocado melt. This is so moisturizing. It's, y'all, love, absolute love. All of these just feel amazing on my skin, and my skin just soaks it up. Again, I got normal skin, so and I don't have a lot of skin issues at all. Like, I don't really get a lot of breakouts or anything like that. I usually get, like, you know, during my moon cycle I'll get like a pimple or something like that, but for the most part my skin stays pretty much looking the same. Thank you to the ancestors for the genes. But I've been using the moisturizer, the toner. I've been using like the whole skincare system. And I also because Sephora was having, like, I think it ended yesterday. Yeah, I think it ended yesterday on the 17th. But Sephora was having a like extra 500 point skincare thing if you buy skincare like $75 worth or something like that. And I was like, because you know these points are hard to come by. So I was like, oh, this is the perfect time for me to try Glow Recipe because I've heard so many good things. I also got this is like the full size. They don't sell a mini of this. This is the Guava Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum, because I do have hyperpigmentation. That's like probably the one skin issue that I have, but I have it in like my stomach area, like up here. But I also like, my skin loves vitamin C, okay? Loves, okay, we'll bend backwards for vitamin C. So I wanted to try it because I'm not gonna lie, it's because of guava. You guys know, first of all, that's one of my ancestral fruits, but I love guava so much. It's one of my favorite things in this world. And so I wanted to try it. I wanted to see how good it is, because I usually get like the orange, you know, vitamin C types things, and I wanted to try it. So maintaining my skincare is 1000% part of my self-care routine. And maintaining the health of my skin, especially as it transitions through, you know, all of the seasons, or while I'm in the United States, is really, really important to me, to my self-care routine. And I feel like once I have that routine down, like every day, you know, you take a shower, put on your skincare, you know, put on a mask here and there, that routine of caring for myself, that's why it's called self-care, is something that makes me feel really, really good, because then I feel like, oh my God, okay, my skin looks good, I feel good, I feel relaxed, I don't feel stressed out, I'm not like having stress pimples or something like that coming through because I'm so stressed out about things. It just allows me to relax, and kind of just let it do its thing in a very natural way. So skincare is a huge part of my skincare routine, and so is my makeup routine, which is all pretty much in here. So my makeup routine ended up turning into like basically Rare Beauty now. Like, it's literally like I had to kind of dispose of my makeup that was expired, because I don't know who needs to hear this, but you got to check your makeup expiration dates, okay? Some of you is out here holding on to makeup that expired like 2 years ago. Get it together. So yeah, right now, I mean, I was sent the Laura Mercier the tinted moisturizer, and these are bomb, which I'm using it today. But this is the one I'm using right now, because it was a sample that I got from Sephora, and this is the 3N Sand, but I got the 3C1 Fan on this one, which I think might be closer to my skin. I mean, they're tinted moisturizers, they kind of just will blend naturally anyway, but actually pretty like, I like these. They're not bad, but my skincare routine is literally Wet n Wild, Chanel, Rare Beauty, and I guess Laura Mercier right now, but I didn't buy this, so I'm not mad about it. So I'm literally just using all, like, it's just because she makes great quality products. I have like one NYX lip balm or lip gloss, and then I have like rollerballs of perfume and stuff in here, but I'll just have like Wet n Wild lipsticks and stuff in here. Like, it's pretty much my whole skincare routine. This is the lip shade I'm wearing today, by Wet n Wild. This is the liquid catsuit in Give Me Mocha. That's how it looks on my lips. Love the color, but literally my whole entire like collection is pretty much like Rare Beauty, just because I really love the products. I love the foundation. Like, it's amazing, and it makes my skin look not only very natural, but I feel like her products are very easy to use right now. They're just very to the point, easy to use, no issues. So it just helps when my skincare routine is not like all of these really extreme kind of layers of different things that I have to put on my face. It's just very like to the point, easy, quick, boom, looking cute, basically cute, basically. Like, my whole skincare routine right now, like my makeup that I did today, is very like just kind of natural looking, just like emphasizing things. But my skincare routine is part of my Glamour Magic. My Glamour Magic is part of my love practice, because it is part of my self-love routine. And my Glamour Magic, definitely 1000% I use for attraction for different things, and it can be used in different ways, whether it is like I'm trying to attract more subscribers with my makeup or something, or whether or not I'm making videos on TikTok, or whether or not I'm taking photos, whatever it is. It could be like I'm going on a date with babe and I want to look cute, you know. It's definitely a part of my practice that I feel like amplifies my love energy, because if you feel good, it's kind of like, think of yourself, like the way I like to think of it is like I'm Batman and I'm putting on the suit. When you put on your suit, you feel that extra oomph. It's the same kind of way. When you put on the utility belt, the things, the layers that you're putting on, what you're amplifying, what you're trying to communicate, like the sultriness, the boldness, the dramaticness, like what is it that you're trying to communicate? That helps with attraction work without having to, you know, like take somebody's consent away or anything like that, or domination work when you're trying to dominate someone. It's more about you dominating yourself, and that attracts others to you because you're in control, and that itself is hot. I don't know who needed to hear that today. And the last two things that I recommend for self-love work, in love work itself is fragrance, because fragrance is one of the things that one spirits love. Spirits are very attracted to fragrance. You guys know Florida water is OG of OGs. There's a lot of spiritual colognes and fragrances, but I also like working with perfumes. And a lot of spirits like perfumes as well. So these are the ones that I'm currently using. My OG daily perfume is Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. This is my signature scent. Like, it's my signature scent. This is what I would literally wear every day. Most of the time, it just lasts all day. It's a day to night fragrance. Oh, it's really beautiful, but it's classic, and it's also really sexy as well. And it just stays on the skin all day. Then for when I'm going out with babe, like to the club or somewhere, I will wear the Carolina Herrera perfume. This one just smells, it just smells really hot. Just trust the process. Get yourself this perfume. I was putting it off for a while, and then I was just like, no, I need to get it. For fragrance mist, I need to get the perfume version of this, the Love perfume from Victoria's Secret. This is the fragrance mist though. It's like my daily spritz. See how much of it I used? Because these things kind of last for a while, but I need to get myself the perfume. I just love it. I've been in love with it for like a year. If you guys watched my vlog last year, you know that I've been in love with it. I keep forgetting to buy it when I go to Victoria's Secret, but that's because I don't go to Victoria's Secret that often. And lastly, my last perfume that I just got for my birthday, this is a little bit of a sneak peek. This is depends if I put up my birthday vlog yet. So you guys tell me if you saw that first. But I guess if I didn't put it up and I put this video up first, this is my one of my birthday gifts from babe. This is the Louis Vuitton, and I cannot pronounce this name. Attrape Reeves. I don't know how to pronounce it. But basically it is this amazing, beautiful, hold on, I gotta do the, she got my name on it. Babe loves me. Anyway, it looks like this. She, the first time she smelled this, she was like, I need to buy it for you. It's amazing. It just smells amazing. You just get yourself a sample, go inside the store and get yourself a sample. It's amazing. It's expensive, but it's amazing. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I've been wearing this nonstop. It was my birthday scent for this year because it was given to me on my birthday. So yes, I'm really excited about this one. Those are the perfumes that I'm wearing right now. I wear for different things, but I definitely do love work with the perfumes. You can anoint them, enchant them for different things. You can enchant them or for confidence, for strength, for healing. Especially if you've gone through different types of trauma, you can use fragrance and perfumes to uplift your spirit and your energy during the day or while you're wearing it. You can literally set different intentions for different particular things for different perfumes that you're wearing. And I love doing that because it just helps to enhance and amplify your energy. And lastly, my last, I feel like, tip that I feel like is really something that I feel like when you think about mermaids, it's like one of those things that everybody like will villainize them or will be like, oh, they'll lure you in and all that stuff. But that's literally, if you think about what love magic is, people think of that same kind of, it has like this perception of it being like you get lured to the ocean, like men will get lured to the ocean and they would get taken in, drowned by the mermaids and all this stuff. Like the lore behind it is really interesting, but mermaids are amazing for attraction work, amazing for and specifically for themselves. Mermaids are an amazing example of love magic and love work, where it's just not like you're trying to dominate someone. It's just like you are who you are, and that brings it in. You see what are you guys understanding what I'm trying to say? So working with mermaids and mermaids energy, you guys know I work a lot with water spirits. Ocean spirits are really important. It's something that I like to do on a daily. I recently got this deck, the Oracle of the Mermaids. I did a kind of like breakdown on it and an unboxing in another video. I will have it linked up here somewhere so you guys can watch that. But I like working with the mermaids for different like advice and water spirits for different advice on the subtleties of water, the subtleties of attraction, the subtleties of just like maintaining your own personal power and your own self-care practice. So I love working, and I'll just pull cards for myself during the day, but I'll also doing ocean magic, working with seashells, working with sea salt, cleansing the energy, because that's kind of one of the things that you will realize working with mermaids and actually applying mermaid concepts into your own self-love practice, is that you have to maintain your energy clear. That's where the self-love work attracts naturally. Like, you're just being you and you're attracting what you want. You don't have to dominate someone. You don't have to like put someone under a spell. It's just like you loving yourself magnetizes what you need to you. So it's like you don't have to do that come to me. Like, you can, I mean, you do that for attraction, but you don't have to necessarily like be out here spiritually thirsting for people or trying to control them to be with you or do stuff, you know what I mean? It's more about like focusing on yourself and how that naturally will attract. So it's not like you can't say you put a spell on anybody. It's just that you put a spell on yourself, and that's it. Okay. So I feel like I could do a whole entire part 2 because there's so much more I could say about this topic. I feel like this topic is super important, but I'm gonna close it off here because I feel like I've been talking for a long time, and you guys know the girl talks a lot. So we're gonna close it off here, but I will definitely see you loves in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to sign up for the workshop. We're gonna do a lot of ego healing and inner child healing, so definitely sign up for that. Definitely, if you want to check out the Patreon, link will be down below. I will see you loves in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.